CEO of Every Pregnancy. You're working in some of the world's most vulnerable communities, right? Places like Mali and Somalia and elsewhere. You're trying to make sure that women have safe deliveries, which seems like such a simple thing to say, but is not assumed in a lot of places. Give us an example of how that works on the ground and what you've been seeing in recent months.
Thank you, Amna, and thank you all for being here. First and foremost, Every Pregnancy is a coalition organization of over 50 Muslim and faith-based organizations that are frontline implementers on the ground around the world. They operate maternal newborn health projects in over 20 countries, and some of them are fragile context settings as well as disasters like the genocide in Gaza or in Sudan or what we're seeing in Pakistan. And I was just personally in Pakistan about a month ago where I got to see firsthand our partners operating on the ground. And the situation is detrimental, and it's also devastating and heartbreaking. The fact that we have over 800 moms a day dying in childbirth and in pregnancy from preventable complications, where sometimes the intervention or the medicine costs less than $1 to save her life, and yet she is still dying and bleeding out from postpartum hemorrhage in a delivery where it could have easily been rectified. It's devastating. But what we're also seeing is that people on the ground, local actors, are taking solutions into their own hands. One of the most fascinating things I saw in Pakistan is despite having a high maternal mortality rate, they still were able to drive maternal mortality lower because of interventions from the incredible midwives and the birthing assistants that were literally leading these efforts in communities. They are not waiting on big funders to funnel funds to them. And so to Vanessa's point earlier, it is important to have governments support the work that frontline implementers are doing, but it's also important for the community and faith-based giving to really take a stand here. And we've seen that model with Every Pregnancy really work for us. We had our 50 organizations fundraise in the month of Ramadan this year, the most generous and philanthropic time of the year for our community. And we raised $21 million for maternal newborn health projects that went into over 20 countries on the front lines.
That was just in that one month?
That was just 1 month of raising from grassroots giving. Someone giving $20, $10, et cetera. And what that proved to me is a little bit of catalytic investment from philanthropic institutions and the motivation and support of the government. You can actually transform the way that maternal health is done. Because they're not just statistics you want to talk about. We know that every dollar you invest in maternal newborn health, you yield $9 in economic and social gains. And that is the power of investing in a mom. When you save her life, you save a family's life, you save a community's life, and everybody prospers.
I want to talk more